Hey up, guys, and welcome back to Grimsby here on EAFC26. Kostoulas, he's been absolutely brilliant for us. That good that he's come to me and he said, I need to learn Greek. Now, as I said to you, I've got a Greek mate, and he's left me a little video and he's explained to me how I say his name. Here it is.
Όχι ρε. Καβαλάμπο. Χαραλάμπος. Χαραλάμπος. Κοστούλας. Syllables. Χαραλάμπος. Κοστούλας. Μαλάκα.
Well, slow down a bit there, mate. That's a bit heavy, isn't it? Oh, I didn't think it was that bad. Oh well, let's crack on with the episode. Well, after that Greek lesson in how to pronounce things properly, we sit in second place, as you would have seen from the end of last episode, just behind Palace, who played their game. Leeds, Bristol City, Coventry all have got a game in hand. It is obviously still very early in the season. Today, we will be playing Portsmouth at home. We'll be playing West Brom at home. And we will be playing Hull City at home. I was going to sim that because it's a home game, but Derby are further down. I might change my mind. We'll see how the first two games go. We will either sim Hull City or we will be simming Derby County at the end of this episode, which is just up there somewhere, that game there. Nothing else to tell you. Academy, we have got a kid, some of you might have noticed already. Scott Gota. I did mention a few episodes back how good it would be to have, be able to have a Gota, feed the goat and he will score. We have a Scott Gota, 92, 94 potential, 16-year-old, 56. Hopefully we can bump him up. He can do better in the youth academy and maybe go out on loan next year, get some game time, see how good he could become. But 92 to 94, maybe in the future, we might be feeding some goats. In the transfer hub, then, I have just added a few players. The reason being, I'll just come out and go back in. The reason being is that we are going to be able to either keep the money that we've got or it will be added to the transfer budget at the end of this season. So I just went through basically some of my Football Manager players that I sort of know about and just thought I'd see how good they are on EAFC 26. So I started just at left backs or maybe centre backs, possibly somewhere here. Yeah, one centre back that we found, Willie Camboala. Most of you probably will have heard of him before. Jaden Meghoma, not the best, but possibly a good backup left back in the future. Jitten, we did have him on here before, but we didn't sign him. We signed our current left back, Freshneda. He's at Southampton. Could be a top quality right back. We do need to booster there. Fernandez, Porteo would just be a simple backup. He's at Real Madrid, young lad. He's obviously not doing too well. Martin Fernandez would be another great one, but cost quite a lot of money, considerably more than Freshneda. Another centre back in Holsberg, but I think he can play anywhere across the back and given his pace, a good backup anywhere across the pitch. Mokau, I'll go with it. Mokau, centre back, quality, 80 rated in there. Tiknaz as well, another CDM central midfielder. Mayulu. I should just sign English players. Simple as that. I should just sign English players. Ordonez, CDM. Manzambi, CDM. Kumkami, sort of everywhere. I think he's more of a cam player in this, but different in Football Manager. Pizzilli, Nicolo Pizzilli, all-rounder, not bad. Kerim, we'll go with Kerim, winger. Again, just another young lad that popped up. This guy, Alvaro Reyes, wasn't looking for him, but stumbled upon him. I was looking for Jose Reyes, actually, of Real Madrid, another young lad, and I saw this lad. Wow, pace-wise, brilliant. Talby, 81 rated again. Look at that, 95. Just can't shoot, which is a shame. Liberale, a right winger from the depths of Italy. Karateas, Andreas, this one, please. Konstantinos Karateas. That's what I'm going with. Camarada, striker from, I don't think he's actually at Barcelona. I think they've signed him in this. Cabanas, Maenda, who I quite like the look of. Unit. And this Arabac, he's meant to be quite good, but again, I don't think he's hit the heights of what Football Manager have put forward. So just some extra players to keep an eye on with all the players that we do have in here that I'd like to try and sign at some point for our Grimsby team. And if we get into the Premier League, we want to be staying there. Let's go and play Portsmouth at home.
And this is how the hosts will
Okay, so no changes for us. Deeney in goals. Sarike sent just Gad out. Medina at the back. Toth, Karabak and Rogers in the middle with Brown, Kostoulas and Maka to make up the final 11.
That's a must. And this is the starting 11 for Portsmouth. Well, I think they have a
Still
nice balance to their
can't
team.
fix
Solid
it.
back four,
Wow.
holding midfielders, three creative players in advance.
4-4-1-1.
It's a good team.
Dozzle's in there. Oglivi, Theodore at the back. So I don't know all of them, to be fair. But come the end of this, we don't really care about their names. We just care about winning.
Let's see what this game has in store.
Yeah, let's see what we can do. Wowee.
Well, the manager is entitled to
That probably does feel a bit strange, but...
Yeah, they'll be looking to add to their impressive record in these games, that's for sure.
Wow.
Oh, no, not even close to hitting the target.
I don't know if I'm just sat too close. I don't know. Something feels a bit off.
Played better over the last month, and that's why he's got the award.
Brown, it's just holding it up.
If they can keep this momentum
Oh,
going,
what a ball that is! What a goal! Get in there! Woohoo! What a ball! Yaimar Medina. I'm not sure if that's his first goal, you know. Comes steaming in down the left-hand side there. Slots it past the keeper. Look at that Karabak. Oh, what a ball that is. Yeah. You're not singing anymore. Well, a left-back missed the penalty for Grimsby today against Chesterfield. And my left-back for Grimsby slots one home against Portsmouth for 1-0. Pushing back, not going anywhere, not going anywhere, not going anywhere. See, that's annoying, isn't it? That's so annoying. Sent just... Oh, well done, Sarike. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Good first half, that. Not much pressure from Pompey, to be fair. They probably could have given us a bit more of a game in the first half, but I say that now, we lose 2-1. Oh, my God. Well done. Good tackle, that. Rogers! Get in there! Arlo Rogers. Mbappe. Get in. I think he made it with that tackle, to be fair.
And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power.
He did make it with that tackle.
Which gives the keeper no chance.
Top quality stuff. Clean sheet. Forgot about the subs, but that doesn't matter. Not only the wingers were knackered. How do I fix these coats? Need to work out how to fix the coats, man. Maybe we just need to go and edit my manager. Might give him a little bit of an edit on his clothes and just see if that resets his jacket. I won't bore you lot with that bit. But that's a good win. And we've got some new positions and everyone should be on dynamics anyway. All right, I'll go and do a little bit of customization and then we will go and play West Brom. Hold on one moment. A homesick player. I'm feeling homesick and struggling to adjust to life in Grimsby. This has been the first time I've been away from home for so long. Is there anything you can do to help me cope? I understand you find it tough for climbing over this reality of your career. The best thing you can do right now is focus on your football. I tell him to take some time off. I'll tell him to take some time off and just see if we Which I don't put a goalkeeper on the subs bench. So that would be the right thing to do, is tell him, look, mate, just go and have a minute. All right, when you come back, it should be West Brom, in case anybody else feels homesick. Oh, God. Probably something's happened. Better wages for Matt Dean. Better wages for Bolton. Right. I'll get all this done. And we'll come back for West Brom. Just so you know, he is unavailable. Matt Dean's up to 70. All right, so Header is back. We had the European Games. Got what it's called. Start again. What is it? So we had the international break. That's what it was. Bloody hell. And Header took some time off during the international break. And now he's back. So let's see if he's feeling any better. Matt Dean got a new contract. 70 rated. Up 3 already. Brilliant. And so did Bolton. Don't expect him to be here for the long run. Give him one anyway. That's pretty much it. I've updated the manager a little bit. He's got himself some new clobber. Still generic stuff. I haven't got any mods for it. But let's go and play West Brom, who sit in 14th. All right, West Brom then. Christian Bilic is still there. Callum Styles, Malambi, Moa. That Muzaktis is somebody who we looked at. And Hedgebow in there as well. So 4-4-1-1, same as Portsmouth then. Should it be all right? We're not bringing anybody now. I don't understand why that's an issue. Changes then. So Spencer comes in, Armstrong comes in, and Sola comes in. So 3 changes for this game. Let's see how we get on then against West Brom in Birmingham. Peaky Blinders territory.
That's a good-looking ball.
Look how fast Sola is.
It is a chance. Well, perhaps should have been the opener.
Yeah, it stays level, but that was a big opportunity.
Oh my God. That could be the difference in this game because West Brom are playing really well. Finds Brown.
Armstrong.
Karabek.
Adam Karabek.
They've got to give him some room. Oh, what an effort. What an effort. Nice turn. Gets on his right foot.
So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said.
Oof. Not a bad half. Not a bad half. I think Sola's got to bury that. I'm sorry, but he's got to bury that. Especially when there's a lot at stake here as well. Rodgers, just run it out wide, mate. Sola, I didn't realise I had that much time, to be fair. I don't really want to play that ball. It's worked out.
Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on
Fontaine! Get in there! Get in! What a substitution!
so important.
He has about 12 different faces, this bloke. I'm telling you, I've seen him with a different face every time. Get in there. What a ball.
The weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And when he gets on
Oh, that's cracking finish.
It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper
We've had this face, and then we've had like the new face with like the new hair and that. I don't know. Albino kid.
So they get the ball.
Can we hold on?
Is a race against the clock. And the referee has added on 2 minutes.
And I go and do that. Let's hold on, I said.
Michael Johnston.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Offside, referee. That was offside. That's why he was offside. What a win that is. Boy, did we need that. Boy, did we need that. And was we made to work for it? Yes, we was indeed. I see Leeds won there. I'd like that to be a thing where I could say stop. No, not stop, as in like move on. I want to see the results continue. But Hull City, obviously right round the corner, and I'm trying to get this done so it just gives me all the bits. All right, so match day then, straight in against Hull City. I'll just do all this and then I'll come back to it. All right, so just a quick update for you then with the table after those 2 games. Palace obviously still sticking with us. Leeds have obviously won a couple there as well, by the looks of it, maybe 3 to keep up with us. Bristol City, so still obviously quite tight at the top. Hull City, they've been going upwards a little bit as well. They're now up to 9th. Derby sitting down in 20th. So we will be playing Hull, which is a Derby game. We know that the heat gets turned up in those. And then the last game of this episode will be the sim game against Derby County. Let's go. See, look. And then Solar. Fontaine looks completely different, look. How does that work?
Player that many have been talking about.
Well, yeah.
Talking about
At least you've seen it now. Kostoulas. I don't think he's scored in the last few games. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm not sure if he has. St. Just comes back into the starting lineup for us. Obviously, Deeney's still in goal. Gadow again. The only change is Fontaine comes onto the left-hand side for Brown, who ran himself into the ground in the last game, and this is obviously a midweek game.
This is the home side's team today.
So Sarike said just Gadow, Medina, Toth, Karabek, Rogers, Maka, Kostoulas and Fontaine.
But they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
Here's the Hull City team sheet.
Well, it can be seen as a very...
I'm sick of saying it.
But if they have good athletes in midfield, which they have, who are ready to break forward as soon as possession is won, they can...
4-4, 4-5-1. Drama. Modeston. I don't know many of them, but they just seem to play well against us. That lad from Leeds, Gabby, in the middle. But yeah, just seems to be the way it is. But yeah, it's a derby game against Hull. We want to win it. We need the points. Let's see how we get on. Sarike then to bring the ball out. Finds the feet of Maka. Who in turn finds Kostoulas. Who in turn finds Rogers. But again, they've just got...
Looking for that final pass to open it up.
What a save.
It's a decent stop by the goalkeeper.
Good play by Arlo, but also a great save at the same time.
The ball comes
But
in,
just...
and a nervy
Oh.
clearance, still pressure.
How's he just standing there unmarked? Sarike, well done.
One back. Good ball in behind.
Kostoulas!
Oh, it must be here. And that was a great chance for the
Wow.
keeper.
Yeah, not the finish he was looking for there.
Oh, I think I should have gone to the corner.
Chance for the breakaway here.
Fontaine's found a bit of space out here. But, oh,
Oh, just off target.
Well, it's a great move. Everything was right up until that...
terrible again. Kostoulas, good feet. Rogers!
They come. They might give another go here. No way
Oh.
through yet.
Oh! What a game.
Whistle brings the first half
What
to
a
close.
game. It's a tough one to break them down. Just got to be careful of their counters. It's been entertaining, to be fair. Good game.
Moving it quickly.
Oh, he's on.
Moving forward. That has been adjudged to be offside.
That's close.
Well, time's running out, but
Let's see if we
these
can
fans
build
are
something
driving
here.
the team on here.
Fontaine's going to bring it forward.
Still all square. Can we make this pressure count? That was a chance to open the scoring.
Well, that should be...
Come on, man.
But that's not a good finish, is it?
Come on, man.
Substitution coming up.
Got to do better than that. Brown's going to play a cam roll for us. Paco Sola.
This is a good run. Now, can he pick out the right option?
Brown!
Lead. And it's not clear yet.
Oh. It's going to take one of these goals, isn't it? It's going to take something like a goal like that to win this game.
This is a positive looking move.
Oh, again, not good enough.
Decisively well defended.
Brown.
Pass was read and the ball has changed hands.
Work it in, work it in.
Might be in.
Tough.
And the referee's whistle brings
Oh.
the game to an end.
Damn it. I feel like we should have done a bit better there. Oh. I feel like we're a bit hard done to there. I think we had, I should have showed you the stats really of that game, but you'll see from the highlights that I show you that just a tough time on goal. That's all it was. Just a tough time on goal. But yeah, I definitely think we deserve to win that game, and obviously everybody will say we'd all say that, wouldn't we? So yeah, tough day at the office there, a 0-0 draw where I think we should have won. So the next game you see will be Derby County, and that's our sim game and the final game of the episode. So we've just had an update from the assistant manager that Henry Brown has now reached his full development. I hope Dynamic Potential takes over 69, apologies. 69. So if he gets above 69, as he plays more and we go up leagues and stuff, I'm hoping we can get him in at least into the 70s. All right. So you might not start, but you'll definitely be on the bench. So then Grimsby versus Derby, 19th versus first. Yeah, we'll get my words out. Yeah, let's see how we go then. I don't really want to change much in there, to be fair. I think that's a real good team that we've got playing well. So we'll quick sim this one. And we'll take another 2-2 draw. So 2 wins and 2 draws for this episode. And this new dynamic, this update for the mod for the training has kicked in because I'm starting to get, I was never getting the player roles, but now we are. So I was disappointed. Keep working on your game, mate. Keep working on your game. You're not meant to be in front of Brown anyway. So we're going to just move into December, hopefully. There we go. December the 2nd. Blackburn Rovers will be your next game in the next episode. So let's take a look then at the standings. After 18 games, we are level on points with Palace. We've both won 11, drawn 5, lost 2 so far. Leeds only losing 1 and being 1 point behind us. It's going to be close. You can see there 6 points between 1st and 6th. Point a person, or point a team if you like, in between us, which is absolute madness. But again, that is the championship. That's how tight it is. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be split into 2 episodes, December. We will play, obviously, Blackburn, Swansea, Leeds, and Coventry. And then the second part of December will be Birmingham, Watford, Wickham, and Birmingham. So that will be split into 2 January then. There'll probably be an FA Cup game somewhere to watch out for. But again, FA Cup will be simmed. We will not be playing FA Cup this season. So that's where we're at. 4 games in the first one, 4 games in the second part for December, and then we'll be into January. Just for those, the budget, we still have 17 mil left, and we have a player departing at centre-back as well. And that's where we're up to in this next episode. So, thanks ever so much for watching. Thanks to my mate Andreas for the Greek lesson at the start of the episode. Got a couple of other Greek players on the shortlist for transfers either this season or next. So watch out for more pronunciations from him. Please do hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button on this video as well if you can. It takes 1 second of your time. It helps push the video out to more and more people. Hit the bell notification for when the next one goes live. I'll see you again very shortly. Cheers.